Throw Gang, we are joined by the Vans Vixen, Lauren Schlossman, and myself, the Facial Pharaoh, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys with today's full episode, of course, only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. Lawrence, how was your week?
August slipped away like a bottle of wine. T Swift?
Okay. No.
All right.
You excited for her midnight fucking album?
You're
telling me these nights are mid?
As I've said before, I'm like a big T Swift apologist, mainly because the song I just sang is on a great record called Folklore. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Heard
I
of it.
believe
Is
I
that the one
rated
with
it
the-
very high in the 2019
On your
figures.
letterboxd?
On my letter, it's not a Zuvi, dude.
Summer breeze came blowing in.
I'm
I don't know the rest of it.
I'm doing pretty good. Besides the fact that you fucking sack tapped me
Yo,
upstairs.
sack taps are back. Homoerotic physical abuse with the boys is back for fall winter. Get prepared. Start wearing some heavy denim. Is my recommendation.
I love homoerotic abuse, except when I don't like taking it. I like.
Well, you like the
giving it.
homoerotic verbal abuse.
I like to pitch, not catch. But yo, you straight up hit my right nut exactly, dude.
Good.
How am I? Am I
you're-
clean? No hernias.
No hernias. You're
And
good.
you spanked
You
me
don't do any lifting.
And you.
I didn't spank you, bro.
First of all I do is lift.
Wait, hernias you get from like lifting heavy shit, right?
Yeah, I'm not. Again,
Well,
free
I must
weights
have a hernia
only,
the way I
but-
fucking carry this podcast on my goddamn motherfucking back. And then I slapped your ass a few times. Could not time it with the
No, it's hard with the
10-second
self-timer.
auto timer. Confirmed, you have no cake. I was hitting straight Cossacks.
No,
bro.
it was like this.
I was hitting your ribs. I was in your guts from the back.
Yeah, dude. It
I've
was
never
not a
been
pleasant experience.
I've never. Usually, you have to clap cheeks to get in guts. I was in guts without clapping cheeks. I took a detour.
Wait, can we clip that out? Normally, you have to clap cheeks to get in guts.
Yeah.
What about if you're getting in guts from the front, missionary
Okay,
style?
fine. All right, fair.
Just
yeah.
staring deeply into your partner's eyes, whispering sweet nothings to them.
I haven't done missionary since George Bush. All right, before we get into Dave Portnoy run-ins, the Throwing Fits fashion issue.
Ooh,
Fall, winter. The September
The
issue.
September issue. Darling.
And watching a goat's swan song. Let's get into some housekeeping, Lawrence. We got some
before the fit check.
big things going up. Yeah, in front of the paywall.
Oh, do you have the dates? I don't have anything in front of me.
Okay. Thursday, September 8th, New York Fashion Week kicks off with a motherfucking bang.
Boom!
Bang!
Bang!
Bang! Bang, bang.
We are doing a live podcast
Yeah.
with our friends at Nordstrom, specifically Jean de Lyon.
With the glizzy straw god.
Yeah. Is it?
Gian DeLeon.
Isn't it in celebration of the big Virgil collab? Or is it more general?
No, I mean, okay, I don't know. Is it a collaboration? I guess we should get our information. We should get our facts straight. Well, we have a week.
Well, not if this is happening before the next Boys Only comes out.
This is happening. This is happening in 7 days from when we're recording right now.
Oh,
In
okay.
literally like 24 times 7.
70
I think,
times 7.
Nordstrom Men's, they do like an installation in the lobby.
Yeah.
Every few months. They did a big Beams Plus one. That
I remember the
fucking fire.
archive one they did.
Yeah. They did like a sports one recently, and I think now it's like sports. This is the Virgil one, right?
Sick.
And Gian, as we all know, has a long storied history with Big Verge, which we're going to be talking about, but also talking about going fucking uber viral with the glizzy straw.
Do you think he's going to be embarrassed to talk about that publicly? We're not prepping him ahead of time, right? I guess he could listen to this.
Listen to this. I told him, I was like, yo, we want to talk about that.
Yeah. I like how he's also fake humble, where he's like, I don't know if I should be it's like, shut up, bro. You're the guest on the podcast.
You're on the rug.
Yeah. Sam got promoted, so now this is below his pay grade, so the bullseye's on your back, buddy.
Yeah, Sam's not going to fucking, motor in from his incredible crib in the tri-state area. So
Everyone who
you're
came
going to have to take the G train, Gian.
Everyone who came to the last Nordstrom event we did in honor of the big homie Angelo at 4S.
Big Ange.
Big Ange, who we got to have a wonderful kind of happy hour with this week, which was great, at Keen's.
He's the mayor. He's the king of Keens. The Keens king.
I fucked that up. I knew we were going to meet him for drinks in Midtown. I didn't know we were going to go Keen's, and I already had my one meal of the day. I would have
You're
loved...
still on an eating disorder?
Well, again, it's a lifestyle choice.
You're right. It is a mental illness.
OMAD.
It is a mental
One
illness.
meal
I'm
a
sorry.
day. Yeah, and I would have loved for my one meal that day to be a fucking Keen's mutton chop.
Right.
Though you just had fries. Was that your dinner?
No, I came home, or I came back and got a al pastor rice bowl.
Oh, nice.
I'm back on taco trucks, by the way.
Trucks specifically?
Mainly, or carts, or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Why? You think they taste better?
Well, it's
Supporting small businesses?
No, mainly price wise, and also that shit is big enough you can stretch out to 2 meals ahead for lunch next day. But we were talking about this on the podcast that we were on yesterday, the Dewey Dudes. I think it's out
Oh
on
shit!
Monday.
Wow, in front of the paywall. Fucking spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry to scoop them, but
Shout out the fucking Dewey Dudes.
one of my pet peeves about how people on media is kind of the people that are like they gloat about how expensive it is to live in New York, and it's like,
oh yeah, it's
yeah, of course, but you should have fucking known that, my brother in Christ, your gentrification is the reason for like $18 cocktails and taco trucks are
the great equalizer.
And they're talking as if like the majority of people who live in New York aren't living
below
underneath
the
like
poverty
a
line,
yeah, or aren't like out here like
Yeah.
if you're fucking blowing several $100s
Yeah.
a night on like espresso martinis, yes, it is expensive to live in New York.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to fucking Carbone or Arthur and Sons or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
every week just to get your content off, yes, it's expensive in New York.
Not everyone here is a member of Board 8 Yacht Club.
Yeah.
You know. Wait, did you? I don't know if you talked about this on the pod. You might have mentioned it briefly a while back, but Taqueria Ramirez is the new goated spot.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it better than Los Tacos #1?
I think
Numero
so.
uno?
I
Oh,
think
really?
so. Yeah, but Taqueria Ramirez
Yeah.
in Greenpoint, the lines are fucking crazy.
Oh, it it blew up.
Yeah, it went super. I mean, deservedly so. It is so fucking good.
What's the order? What should people get? Like Al Pastor?
Just Al Pastor.
Oh, yeah. All
Al Pastor.
all day.
I got like
baby.
a steak, just like a
Carne
carne
asada?
asada one. But I just go like Al Pastor, and then order third Al Pastor.
Triple
but
threat.
I walked by it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right. So like big fucking
Of
taco
course.
day, and the line was like down. And
Taco. They do say Taco Sunday.
Yeah. It's a hole in the wall. So like the line was like down the block and around
Right.
the corner.
But they churn them out fast, probably, right? I mean, I
Not
don't like
crazy
waiting in line
fast, not
regardless,
crazy
but
fast. But this is like, like what's the longest you would wait in line for food?
well, as we established last week, listen, there's shit food and then there's food, and as long as I'm not eating shit food, now I would wait. Like my favorite thing,
Not when you place the order and then it comes like in line to even place
just
the
to
order.
place the order. I mean, if we're talking a half an hour, it's got to be fucking bangering. I wouldn't wait longer than that.
And it can't be you put your name down and you go to
no,
like,
right.
the bar,
I know what you mean. Like you got to wait it out.
Yeah.
I would say my upper echelon limit is 30 minutes.
Yeah, max.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
Max.
Now, in terms of like putting like your name in at like Via Carrata or whatever, like we've all been there. It's New York again as Bored Ape Yacht Club members.
Whoa, Via
you know.
Carrata.
You never.
J. Crew SpawnCon not be hitting like that for me.
Yo, chill, bro. Chill. It hasn't dropped
the
yet,
paywall.
bro. It hasn't even dropped.
What are we talking about? Oh, Gian Nordstrom Live Pod.
Yeah, so if you came to our last Nordstrom party, it was a fucking soiree. It was a great time. A lot of fucking mingling.
A lot of mingling, a lot of tingling, a lot of pringling.
A lot of babies shook. A lot of hands fucking kissed. It was a great time. We're running it back. We're running it back, but now with a little bit of fucking top tier programming.
Right.
That'll be just a live pod, a truncated version of what we do.
If you want to
weekly.
see us complain about people who complain about being fucking broke in New York in person, come to.
This is your new thing that you're gonna run with your new hot take.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be a mingling hour.
Is that classist of you? Or no, I guess it's anti-establishment.
Yeah.
You're on your Hassan Piker shit.
I'm sitting here in my Greenpoint condo tossing rocks at the rich. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Get the
right.
fuck-
In
get
the
fucking
apartment
guillotine.
that you own.
Yeah, get the artisanally built guillotine from my guy on Etsy.
All right. So once more, when is that and what time?
September 8th. Hold on time.
At the
Give me 1
Nordstrom's
second.
men's
Yeah, on
flagship,
like 57,
Midtown.
56th and Broadway.
Midtown Life back.
5:30 to 7.
Okay.
So we go on at like I think
6:30?
it like starts at 5:30. There should be drinks, I imagine.
Yeah, of course. Drinks and bites. Yo, they honestly kind of the drink situation was a little thin last time. Hopefully,
No,
we get
but
that credit.
remember,
but the food was awesome.
the food was awesome, but also Sharon.
Yeah, shout out Sharon.
Shout out Sharon. She was like, "Oh shit, I guess next time."
Shannon, Sharon.
Big out, shout out Big Big Shasha, Shaba Ranks.
Yeah, shout out Shaba Ranks.
Shaba Ranks was like, "Yo,
Shaba!
next time that we do a Throwing Fits event, mental note, got to get more drinks,
Double the drinks.
triple them."
Yeah, the beers ran out like in an hour, and then it was just all rosé, everything. Which again, not mad at any free drink.
Yeah, exactly.
The best drink is a free drink. All right, and then so that's the first thing, and then here's the thing: that's our kickoff. That's our New York Fashion Week kickoff.
New York Fashion Week isn't starting until we do that event.
Right. That's our kickoff. And then we also, because if we are nothing, we are fucking anti-gatekeeping. We're men of the people. We are closing it out with a patented fucking TF shindig.
New York Fashion Week shut down.
Shut down, eh?
They're bringing in fucking Mariano Rivera. They're putting on Enter the Sandman. No. Exit Light.
Who's the Mets closer that's the new GOAT, where they do the whole trumpet shit? What's his name?
The
Diaz.
trumpet. Yeah, the trumpet shit is fire, except for the guy wearing the fedora, and then like the
Tommy Trumpet or whatever.
And then the EDM drop.
Tony Trumpet.
The EDM drop is like fucking corny.
I don't know.
But the horns is fire.
We love horns on this podcast.
Big horny podcast.
Blood on the leaves.
And then it kind of fucking they do the
but he's the new GOAT, right? He's the new closer in the five boroughs, right?
I mean, it will always be Mariano, even though he is a big Trump guy. But exit light, enter night, throwing fits, New York Fashion Week party on September 15th at Jeans on Lafayette and 4th or 5th or something. We got fucking Love Club on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, baby.
That's our boy Alex Delaney and our boy Giavos. I think I'm saying that correctly. I just got an email from a drink sponsor that I think is going to contribute some shit.
That's going to be, if the opening party is more soiree vibes, the closing party is just another typical TF banger, rager, insert fucking really cool lit Gen Z slang here.
Where it's bussing.
Yeah.
Lawrence, it's unequivocally bussing.
Yo, this party's about to hit Diffie. You know what I'm saying?
No cap.
Yeah, that would be sick, dude.
Yeah, wear your waterproof pants because it's going to get fucking wet.
Yeah. That's, that's going to be like late to late?
I think so. It's going to be late. And I guess our philosophy is.
And shout out our boy Ash, and congrats on the new venue, bro.
Yeah, congrats on the IG blue chick that we're working on for you via chat.
That I'm working on.
Well, yeah, you sent the DM. Yeah, you can do one thing. That'd be nice.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, so it used to be, I guess, like Club Butter.
It was Butter, yeah, which is
now now transforming. I mean, this guy also has Short Story,
Superiority Burger,
Williamsburg Pizza.
Yeah, he's the king.
King Ash. So got to catch them all. And he caught us September 15th.
Yeah.
STD, save the date. We're giving you an STD right now.
We got some good sponsors. Hopefully a bunch of free booze.
Fit Check Friday is going to happen there.
100%.
And only there.
Yep.
So come through correctly. Again, with your waterproof dungarees on.
Yeah, and your New York Fashion Week best.
Yeah.
That'll be sick, dude. We are single-handedly, TF is single-handedly bringing back New York Fashion Week.
Okay, I always clown
Us and Marnie.
Bleep that. I always clown on New York Fashion Week.
Is that not public?
I don't think so.
Oh, whatever.
Is it?
Fuck
whatever.
I
always clown on New York Fashion Week as a fucking clown. The clown show
it's
that
the worst.
it is.
It's
and
the worst.
It is. It's so. It just reeks of desperation. There's never anyone really important. There is a cool kind of downtown queer scene which we're not invited to.
Well, made a name. We're going to that.
Okay, we're going to that. That'll be cool. Yeah, maybe we'll put our fucking stamp on the queers this week.
Is it hate crime?
Bleep that too. But
Jesus Christ.
No, we gotta get the gays love us.
They love you, dude. I'll tell you that much.
They do love me. Because I queer bait. I'm the Harry Styles of Dime Square.
It's like all those queers say, you gotta beat cheeks to get in them guts.
Okay, New York Fashion Week is fucking corny and lame, and I'm glad, and it's weird to me that we're kind of really leaning in this time because obviously we have a lot of juice, a lot of momentum. The New York Times just did a profile on me.
Fuck you, dude. Oh God, I'm never gonna live that down. Came up on Dewey dudes.
It came up on Dewey dudes.
Joey, Dewey, and Louie.
Do what the Dewey dudes do, not what the Dewey dudes don't do.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the juice.
No, but it's weird. It's weird.
Well,
it's weird to be so leaning into Fashion Week, but I think we're doing it in a fun way where it's come through to the Nordstrom thing for a podcast. Kind of good hang.
Yeah. That's chill vibes.
Chilling with the fellas vibes, and then a fucking rager and a proper rager. And I don't want it to be because New York Fashion Week is always kind of trying to be what the European fashion weeks are, but also at the same time capitulating to the weird social media kind of gatekeepers and playing the influencer game and the quid pro quo of that. I really want the party on the 15th to be it doesn't matter if you have 600 followers or 600,000 followers. You're gonna be treated the same fucking way at the door. You're paying money at the cash bar.
No, hold on.
Well, there might be some free drinks
for a limited time only.
Yeah, you're fucking.
We're working on sponsors.
You're shaking your tushy to the fucking smooth tunes of Alex Delaney and Giavos.
Some disco love club. I will say, what pisses me off about New York Fashion Week, and it's pissed me off for a long time, even when we were, I guess more so me than you, trying to be the dean of clown college with the most ridiculous fits, trying to catch Tommy's eye. New York Fashion Week was always fucking bad and whack, and by far the worst of the actual official big New York Fashion Weeks because there's like Jersey Fashion Week, there's Miami Fashion Week, all this bullshit.
Swim Week.
But yeah, but But what annoyed me is that it was whack, but yet still so exclusionary.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you can't have it both ways.
Well, it's people really like kind of like playing pretend like, hey, this is really important. This is really important. It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
New York fashion. This guy is fucking getting suit styled.
The king.
With the fucking Adidas track pants, the Adidas, what were they, Sambas?
No, the Gazelles.
You wearing Gazelles?
Gazelles are good.
You're not a Samba boy?
Shut up, bro.
And then the fucking Tom Brown, unbuttoned the trench. Was it the trench?
Yeah,
it was like a camel coat.
It's like but it was like a raincoat, a car coat.
Okay, so that the fucking stripes go into the stripes, which go into the stripes. We fucking get it.
3-stripe life, dude.
I'm surprised you didn't get like 3-stripe shape in your head here.
No, dude, that was back when I had the fucking alt-right joint, dude. I had to keep that shit fucking pristine.
Spencer Pratt.
Yeah, I had to.
Is that his name?
Oh no, Richard. You're thinking of Richard Spencer.
Richard Spencer.
Yeah. Canceled right-wing icon. Though I guess he I don't know. There was something with him where they all hate him now. You can't win with these motherfuckers. Anyway, yes.
Well, you can, and they did.
I mean, let's be real. New York Fashion Week is still fucking whack, but like the fact that we get to be a part of it, all we can hope is to what we do with any fucking thing. We want to put our stamp on it. We want to have our POV, and we want to elevate, and we want to make it fun, and we want to make it fucking open to all, and that's what we're gonna do. Not once, but twice.
That's kind of
grand opening, grand closing. We're gonna bookend that shit.
Shut down. New York Fashion Week stands for, and you fucking with throwing fits. That did not land.
No. Now you're fucking with winners, bro.
Ooh.
That's what it stands for.
No, that's NYFW.
Well, you gotta. I mean, listen, the acronyms.
That's what the W on the hat stands for.
The acronyms. It's a work in progress.
Sure. All right. It's a whip. It's a whip.
So
the acronym is a whip.
Is that that is the only housekeeping for right now? Because we have other things that are cooking up, but.
Oh, yeah. Big things. But
catch us in your city soon if your city is one other specific city that's not New York City.
Or L.A.
Yeah. Or L.A.
Or London.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. September 8th, Nordstrom, live pod. September 15th, New York Fashion Week, fucking throwing fits, Rager. We're shutting it down.
You heard it here first. All this information will obviously be distributed.
Distributed.
What is the word I'm looking for?
Distributed.
No.
Passed along?
I'll get back to you on it. Will be distributed to the unwashed masses on all the proper social media channels, also including Patreon. But for right now, best friends behind the paywall, your ears only, save the fucking dates.
Well, no, we're still in front of the paywall. Chef, don't cut us off until 17:30. Okay. Let's get into a fit check, Lawrence.
All right, why don't you lead us off, buddy?
All right, upstairs, I was wearing Hear You, Hooray You sandals. Yo, been getting a lot of love on these. I think people are kind of looking for like a weird, like, I guess mainly summer shoe, like the fisherman sandal, but I'm wearing the shit like through fall.
Yeah,
I love a mule in fall with a big, robust sock.
Ooh, we're going to talk about those, I think,
very
a little
like
bit.
Jown mood board. Like
you think so?
Like a slouchy sock with like an open heel and like a nice shoe.
Like a fucking 80s leg warmer, like call on me aerobic style shit.
And I'm not talking about his fucking,
Flashdance type shit.
NPCs or gray Clydes or whatever. Yeah, so I'm excited to wear those all through fall. Yo, go to the Hear You IG page and tell them Jimmy sent you because I want some fucking.
Wait, why would you go to the IG page and say?
I don't know how else you like tell them that. Like
when you buy, can't you like leave like notes when you buy a thing?
Okay,
like
when you buy a thing. Also, I'm on email with their publicity team, but like
Oh,
they don't.
okay.
But they don't see the DMs, and I'm not gonna be so gauche to like screenshot DMs and be like, oh, look at my fucking influence.
Yeah,
Should've given
they
me
got bigger
shit
fish
for
to
free.
fry, no pun intended,
Exactly.
in the fisherman sandals. I will say that the Emilio, one half of the doughy dudes, he flexed on you because he has the row fisherman sandals.
Ooh, those are
suede.
Those are.
I guess yours are suede too.
$950.
Well, he said he got a big deal, but either way, that's fucking. Those are sick.
Well, you know where you can find them on the
where can
Throwing
you?
Fits Moetic store.
That's right. Link in motherfucking bio.
I think they might be on
Hit
sale.
IG.
They might be on sale.
Well,
They're like,
bro, no one is buying those full price. They better be on sale.
well, fucking Amelia might have.
No, he bought his on sale.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go to the Throwing Fits Moetic store. Link in IG bio.
Yeah.
Of course, the Rose Fisherman sandals are in there because you're talking to the fucking taste boys. All we do is taste, boys.
There's a very strategic comma that is needed there.
All we do is taste, boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
All we do is beat cheeks and get them guts.
Yeah,
boys.
Okay.
Okay.
Anonymousism socks. Big ol' Edwin denim. I'm happy that it's like we're on the. For me, I run really hot. I got a nuclear reactor in the fucking groinal region. It's like the eastern front of Ukraine there with like the Russians and everyone fighting over there. So I run hot.
Okay.
So we're on the cusp of pants weather.
We're on the cusp of war, all-out warfare.
Yeah, in my dick area. I'm back on pants. So these are the big Edwin denims.
That's what people pay us for on Patreon, to have James say, I'm back in on pants, dude. I'm back wearing pants.
I fuck with pants.
Yeah? I'm thinking I'm back wearing pants. That was a bad John Wick, but that's what I was trying to do. John Wick.
Okay.
The John Wick of killing fits.
I'm pulling a Larry. I'm wearing the same shirt 2 days in a row.
Okay, excuse you.
I thought this shit was already seen. I mean, you're kind of like a... Like, I know that, like, you're like the
you don't care. I would never wear the same shit around you 2 days in a row because I know you're going to fucking call me out. And you're so fucking
what are you
critical.
talking about? You wear the same shit multiple days in a row.
I wore these pants yesterday. I mean, I guess that's a little bit different.
No, you wear... With shirts, I'm always like, okay, I wore it. I sweated in it. It was on my body. It's going to get to the launderer. You wear your shit frequently multiple days in a row. And I'm making fun of you right now. But I'm also saying that I'm pulling a Larry right now. Because you're... Okay. I think that the duality, man, is that like I'm kind of like the more grungy guy. I'm like the more the dirty guy, and you're kind of like more like the clean cut guy, right? But in fact, you're actually a bit of a grungy gentleman.
Speaking of New York Fashion Week, dude.
Yo, let me ask you a question. When you buy clothes that are, I know you don't buy clothes, do you?
Not really. Though I'm wearing pants that I bought. I mean, these are. Well, I'll get to the fit check.
Okay, besides pants, besides outerwear, besides knits. So I guess just like tees and like tops. And socks. And do you wash them before you wear them?
Oh, no. We talked about this with the Brady brand.
With underwear. But not with like tops.
I don't really do. If I get a tee, no. I think the weirdest thing is it getting, at least according to my wife, and again, we can kind of rehash this real quick, is it's when it's an undergarment, or like including socks, that you get, that you wear before you've washed them one time. She was saying that's weird. I don't think it's weird for anything else. Like if you buy jeans.
Well, not jeans, because I never wash pants. Do you ever wash your pants?
Yeah, I wash my jeans all the time.
You wash your jeans like in the laundry?
Yeah, and I don't have any like I'm not like I guess I have those Bottega Raws, but outside of that, like everything is like a vintage pair of Levi's that, like, honestly, if anything, they go in the wash to come out a little bit better, a little bit more faded, a little bit more fucked up. No, I don't. I'll get a shirt out of the package, ironed and steamed, but right straight to body.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't hit the launderer first. Yeah. In your words.
Okay.
Your shirt.
Where was I?
You wore it yesterday.
Our Legacy shirt. It's based off a Parisian napkin. I forgot how much I fucking love this shirt.
Yeah.
Perfect sleeve length. It's not a camp collar. I didn't have time to iron this today.
Bro,
it's not. It's not.
You say this about so many shirts. It's almost like you're so afraid that you're going to be like caught in 4K wearing a camp collar in 2022 as one half of the only podcast that matters, that you claim that this is definitely a camp. Look,
it's not, bro. Are you kidding me? It is seriously is not. I just ironed it weird. It's sitting weird. It is not a camp collar, and I'm saying this not because I want to.
By the way, you can make any shirt a camp collar and any camp collar not a camp collar.
I'm not saying this because I want to get caught in 4K. I'm saying this because I want people to know that there are options out there besides like defaulting to campies.
Of course there are.
But like they really are few and far between. Good short sleeve button downs that aren't camp collars.
You're saying how this was advertised on the site and how it came at like fully.
Yeah, this is like I mean, and I see people wearing this shirt like all the way fully buttoned up.
I hate an air tie on a casual shirt. What are you doing?
Air tie with
talk about being caught in 4K. Then you're looking like a fucking narc, dude.
No, because I didn't. I just steamed this. I didn't iron it because I was wearing this.
I feel like you never. You're a steamer. I'm an ironer.
No, I iron now.
Oh, really? Because you bought. That's right. You bought. I was the first person who ever used it for the New York Times shoot. I took it out of the box. Yeah. I fucking popped its cherry.
Thank you. And I think my steamer. I need a new steamer. I think my steamer is like fucking weak.
I had to. Well, it's funny. Jenna. I think she put this on.
No, your steamer blew up in Manchester.
And Jenna blew up our steamer in Croatia as well. No, in Paris, in the Paris hotel.
The Schlosswells never learned.
Dude. Well, you know what it is? It's like the voltage. Honestly, with any like handheld steamer or what travel iron, when you bring that shit abroad, I guess they're just not made for the conversion. They blow.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
You gotta buy it in the country that you're going to if you're traveling abroad.
Or you buy like a real heavy duty converter.
Yes.
Not just like the transition
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe like the transition piece, not like the converter.
Though I think the converter she used was fine, but the steamer itself, see ya.
Okay.
But the shit in Manchester did explode. Really, that was fucking. That was scary, dude.
Bugs Bunny like black trail of TNT.
No, like it was like a Wile E. Coyote outline, dude. Yeah. The shit, that steamer died a Looney Tunes ass death.
Yeah, could have fucking taken one of your feet off.
Yeah.
Okay, Isabel Marant bracelet, maiden name sourced vintage ring, rich white lady and aspen ring, New York adorned earpiece, Hanes boxers, Drinking on Greenpoint's finest.
I will say I'm also drinking on Greenpoint's finest. One thing, and this is actually, I know you're being a little critical of me, but I want to shout you out. One of my favorite things to do, I don't think I've ever said this, because you are so good on the sticks in the kitchen and you grow your own vegetables. I love sometimes, this is a little weird, I open your fridge and it's always so fragrant and like delicious.
It's basil.
And well, that's what it is today. Another time recently we were potting with someone and it was very like garlicky and it was like it was strong, but honestly it's really nice. You always have like a good mix of fresh tomatoes today and basil. That's a delicious little
the garlic was a panzanella.
Oh, yeah.
Panzanella fella.
Yeah, I saw that on your IG stories. That looked fucking delicious.
It was so good, but I forgot to fucking say panzanella fella. I just said piccata papa.
Fucked up. I see. Well, they both play. Well, pocket that, put it in an IG note, and use it again later. But anyway, if you ever are lucky enough to find yourself in Jimmy's cribs at the after,
and you want to sniff my refrigerator,
yeah, honestly,
you're tired of sniffing the table, and you want to sniff my refrigerator.
It's nice. It's nice to know that the old Tudor still works. You know, got to keep it fresh. Okay, I wore the new Pilgrim Vans Vault slip-on collab. Shout out to Chris and all the homies at Pilgrim.
How'd you get
Congrats
those?
On 10 years. I asked for them. I wanted them. They dropped 3 Vans. So I don't know if you know this, but 10 years ago when they launched, they did a collab with Beams and they dropped these. And then I think they dropped them. It's like kind of like an iconic, it's their flag motif, right?
But you asked for these in person?
No, I just hit them on IG.
Okay. When you were wasted.
Yeah, I was fucked up in Europe and I hit them and I was like, I need these because I missed them 10 years ago. When like that Japanese Williamsburg surfing vibe was all the rage.
Battenware. EG was like
Saturdays.
Daiki Suzuki's a big surfer.
He's the Rockaway surfer boy for sure.
Rockaway period was just like a fucking trend, like Rockaway taco.
I know we can't repeat it and we never would, but Angelo has the best Daiki stories, bro. Shout out fucking imagine we got Daiki on the pod, bro. He would never do it. What a fucking living legend. Most underrated designer in the fucking world.
Two people in fashion I would love to party with and never partied with, had the pleasure of partying with, Daiki Suzuki and Yuki Matsuda.
And Dick Ovens, of course. I mean, let's be real. But in terms of more like menswear guys, 100%. Yeah. So shout out fucking Big Ange. Shout out
Wars of Redness.
Yeah, shout out wherever they are.
They're scattered to the 5 corners of the earth.
They're fucking outside of Thunderdome, dude, right now. And then so anyway, shout out to 10 years at Pilgrim. Congrats to the boys. Congrats to Chris on the fucking anniversary. Thank you for the Vans.
Their new space is crazy. I mean, it's not new, but like they are in this former bank on Grand down the street from Supreme in Williamsburg, which it was where the Bottega Veneta pop-up was.
Pop-up was, yeah.
Like not like pop-up.
We should swing by. I mean, Chris has been trying to like get us in there. I saw him.
Like a residency, but now it's like it's in this fire space in a pretty decent part of the neighborhood.
I think they're super underrated. I always forget, like when I did my like thank you flow post, or like I did my held up my end of the bargain. I was like, yo, damn, 94K on IG. Like I forgot that like they've been around for
not 100 though.
Yeah, well,
unlike your boys.
100K, 6 figures hits diffy, dude. Big numbies only. Okay, I have on ALD socks. I am wearing Beams plus fatigues that I paid for. I am wearing what I believe is the unanimous decision for Throwing Fitz's not just favorite bootleg tee, but maybe favorite tee, the Big Bean Chorizo Burrito Neil Young fucking Harvest Moon joint on the fucking tits. I got Terrell Winston on the fucking
you're wearing mad
dome.
dude. You're wearing mad dudes on you right now.
I've got a lot of dudes on my body.
This t-shirt, I think this t-shirt might be one of the most complimented things, or at least in terms of like reliability of getting complimented. Like I'll wear this out and like the odds of getting like someone to be like, oh, sick.
Do you have, let's play, because today's like a light fucking hangout, beautiful day to podcast.
No, bro, we got the Throwing Fits September issue.
Okay, but real quick, do you have, if I held a gun to your head, could you do an unranked top 5 tees? Because I think this is if I'm saying
of what I own?
Yeah, if you have 5 favorite tees.
Well, I have like 15 Our Legacy Workshop tees. Count those as one.
Okay.
All right.
That's cheating immediately off rip.
No, what? Why?
Loophole.
Why?
They're
all the same tee, just different colorways.
That is such a good tee. I can't believe that it took. So you've had him forever. I got my first one. Shout out fucking the Joker.
I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. I'm always early.
I fucking hate that it's basic. That you're right, dude. I hate
Better Call Saul.
I hate it.
Wait, what was the most recent shit?
Oh, what did we say yesterday?
You're like, oh, I just got turned on to this. I'm like, what?
Was it? Were we talking? Because I was talking about Better Call Saul on Dudes. It was something. Fuck, dude. Yeah, you had another one. I hate that about you, dude. God damn it.
I love it.
God damn, he's so handsome. He's so fucking smart. He's so mean to me.
I'm sorry for tapping your nuts. The Our Legacy, like Infinity Stones. I need to do a fucking audit of how many I truly own.
Ooh.
And I'm not talking about.
Now I'm thinking of another thing that we can't talk about, but fucking you'll have time to do an audit very soon.
But I can't talk about. I'm not including like the Stussy Workshop collabs even.
Damn, I wasn't even thinking of any of those in my because I have that shit too. I was thinking more like vintage tees and like.
Okay, top 5. This is tough. So I'm counting all those as one, and there's like at least 10 of them, maybe. See, it's hard to choose like frequency of wear and like favorite. A vintage Comme des Garçons shirt, t-shirt that I rarely wear.
The blue one.
It's blue, and it's like all fucked. It's like symmetrical.
You got your shirt at the shirt store.
It's like a symmetrical pattern. It's fucking weird, but I love the way it like hangs off my titties, makes me look jacked. And it says
that obviously is a huge factor. It's like what tee do you look the best?
Right. It says Comme des Garçons shirt, and then very faintly they like took like the stamp and just kind of like pressed it in like other ways, but there's like you can really only see one until you look a little closer.
That's cool. If you know, you know. More than meets the eye.
Why don't you just give me 2 of yours because I gotta think.
It's definitely this. That's what made me think of it. And then I have a really great vintage Rancid shirt. And a lot of people like want to. I think when we were talking about like guilty pleasure music, like people were being like, "Yeah, fucking Rancid, yeah, talk about guilty pleasure." But that is fucking shredded down the side. You can see like my full fucking titty out of that. But that's from their what is this? So like there was something like alleys and something tour alleyways. I don't know, but that shit I didn't go. I fucking bought it on fucking Etsy, but that's a classic for me. So Rancid, Big Bean, Neil Young. I got a really great vintage Led Zeppelin shirt I got from fucking Round 2. Shout out to boy Luke. That's 3.
I may say this shirt doesn't fit me anymore, and I actually like might have to give it up in some sort of like platform in the very near future. But I have a New York Thing T-shirt that I fucking love. That's like a flip on the New York Giants logo, which is just like, to me, that's just emblematic of I was there.
Oh yeah,
you wasn't there.
Oh,
but it doesn't fit me.
One that that doesn't fit me actually might fit now that I have an eating disorder. Jenna copped for our anniversary from Bijan. She got me a Something's Gotta Give tee from merch from the movie. That's 4, and then 5 would be honestly, shout out fucking Edgar. Shout out, and after that, I have the There Will Be Blood production crew tee that he sent me. One of my favorite movies. That's in the, and that really fucking sits nice on the tits. I'll give that the 5 slot.
Okay.
Boom,
I also got. I
only ask questions I know answers to.
Exactly. I bought the merch tee of the Robin concert back in like 2017, 2018.
I have that too.
Naomi, you do?
Yeah, I went with my brother and Jenna.
You with the orange? I never see you wear it.
I
orange
never
Robin?
wear mine. No, we got the black because it was white and black.
Yeah, I bought the white.
Yeah.
Naomi, who used to do graphics for opening ceremony.
Nico's girl?
Yeah, and just did a collab with, I think, the North Face. She did the graphics for that.
Oh, she did?
Through Umberto and...
yes.
What's her name?
Yes. Right, I don't know, but I know.
Umberto and...
the other one.
Carol Lim.
Nice. We got there.
Okay, that's 4. I'm sorry, I can't do 5 because we got to keep it moving into the throwing.
Oh, wait, hold on. Rolly on the wrist.
Oh, we're still on fit check? Okay.
Wedding ring on the finger, still married.
Hell
New
yeah.
York adorned in a fucking lobe. Hanes Supreme boxers on my fucking blown out ass and cock courtesy boxer briefs courtesy of fucking horny Jimmy.
Wait, do your boxers fit you? Do your boxer briefs fit you like boxers because you have no ass?
No, I mean, if you wear them for a full day, they get like stretched out, but it gives me the support. I still, not the support that Brady brand gives me,
right?
But no, it's again, they're boxer briefs for a reason. If they didn't feel like boxer briefs, I would just buy boxers.
Right.
I need that fucking now that you destroyed my fucking nutsack, dude.
Yo, if your nut got destroyed by a solitary tap,
bro,
that was not that hard.
I know it was like a bit for the pick, which ultimately didn't even like get captured anyway. You like went too hard on me, bro.
Well, because I'm not looking. I was a blind sack tap, and if your nuts are too delicate to handle a single sack tap, which to be fair, sack tapping probably hasn't been a thing in our world since like 2003.
We are,
so you're
35 and up. I have not been sack tapped in many years.
Your nuts have not been sack tapped. Your nuts have not been tapped for 20 years approximately.
They have not been tapped at all.
They've not felt the human touch.
No, dude.
Unless paid for.
I'm not even fucking. I can feel it in my right nut.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious, dude. You hurt
all right,
me.
I'm sorry that your nuts are so fucking delicate.
All right, that's a fit check.
Wow. Okay, throwing fits, fall, fashion.
You want to explain
September
the rules?
Issue. Okay, so it is September 2nd, at least by the time you're listening to this. It's September 1st.
At least.
It is September 1st when we're recording this. What are the rules? It's just fuck with, not fuck with, and we're just going to kind of rifle through a bunch of like fall staples.
We wrote 20 down.
That are both like applicable to the wider mainstream world and also just like the Throwing Fits extended universe. We have 20. And yeah, first up, Lawrence, fuck with not fuck with flannels.
I'm going to go not fuck with flannels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. So originally, I had tried to posit this as the overrated, underrated game.
Okay, why would you say that?
No, because to me...
Okay, but you think they're overrated.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not that I absolutely do own flannels. I absolutely do wear flannels, like my Needle 7 cut. That's technically a flannel, right? Exactly.
Rubbing that in my face.
I know. Well, sorry. Well, mine is the wide version that now I don't think I would probably I should fucking sell it. Well, we might have an opportunity to do that. We'll see. So again, if this was overrated, so we were going to play fuck with, not fuck with. Let's stick to our guns. Flannels, Larry is going with not fucking with. I just can't do it. I say why to some degree too.
Yeah.
I had when I was in maybe my fattest era, and that when I really was full on. Towards the end of 4-pins and then the beginning of Grailed, I probably weighed, bro. If you can imagine, I mean, you know me for a long time. I probably weighed 220, bro.
Is that a lot?
For a 5'11" guy whose body is a piece of shit regardless.
Yeah. And no ass. There's no ass contributing to this 220.
No. But
it's
anyway.
all front.
I forget. Grailed used to give Christmas gifts where you would that would be the bonus when it was a small team. So
money.
You pick it. No, but it was it's John. And it was we do a Grailed Santa Day, whatever. I'm going too deep into this. It was fun. It was a good time. Right. So I got a YSL flannel from the first Eddie season, which I believe was fall winter 15, and it was it may have been a 52 or an XL. I forgot how it was tagged, and it was I wore it over tees, and it made me feel good about my body.
This was black and blue, right?
Yes, yeah. There's fit pics of it with
you were wearing it at my 30th birthday. You were wearing it on July 4th when
it was thin. It was
Brandon Brown from Wheatus performed Teenage Dirtbag at my again, never wrong, always early. Teenage Dirtbag trending right now.
I mean, that both of us we can take credit for that.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, that was a thin, I mean, it was a beautiful fucking shirt, extremely well made. But I wore it into the ground. I wore it all the fucking time. I ripped the sleeve. My mother-in-law had to mend it. And that flannel, because it reminds me, it gives me fucking flashbacks to being unhappy with myself, not being able to really get fits off and having to pretend I was a uniform guy when it really was just I hate myself.
What was your uniform?
Was that flannel, and then even I think there's a bunch of fit pics there's a fit pic of me wearing it on IG over that Led Zeppelin shirt that I'm talking about. The point is, I can never work past that dark time, so I'm always going to be out on flannels, even though I still have them in my wardrobe.
Okay, so you're not necessarily
because I hated myself.
It's not that you're not fucking with flannels; that you're not fucking with
your
own personal mental anguish.
Yeah, and my physical condition.
Yeah, you're not fucking with yourself.
What about you, flannels?
I fuck with flannels. Here's the thing, though. I think that they're so easily. It's such a staple, to use that fucking word, that you see people doing it wrong all the time. And you kind of have to, it's one of these things where the fact that they're so ubiquitous, the challenge is to cut through that noise and actually find some fire shit. And I had my favorite fucking John, the 7-cut flannel, lost to the streets.
Best colorway,
best fit. It was the best weight. I had an EG flannel that was black on black. No, wait, sorry. It was black and pink and white.
It's a shadow plaid, maybe?
Nah. I lost that on New Year's Eve. I had a black on black tonal flannel that I wore all through college that some girl stole. So flannels I feel are my most lost item.
Interesting. I wonder if that's your fuck.
I very rarely lose clothing except for flannels for some reason.
I wonder if that's that's your subconscious. Goddamn, thank you, Larry. Your subconscious telling you that you are not a flannel guy because you lose them so much.
But maybe. But I was at Nepenthes last week while you were on the Mediterranean, and I was doing my little staycay and the Adriatic, and they had some beautiful fucking colorways in there. But EG flannels are they flare. Which I have an EG flannel, and I love the pockets. They have a huge fucking.
They're mixed, bro. Mismatched.
They have this pocket that is a big rectangle, but there's no flap up top, but it's open on the side, and it's perfect for just slipping your phone in, and it just sits right here. Yeah. You can put your whole fucking shit in there. It's EG flannel gods, even though the fit might not be for you, but yeah. So I fuck with flannels. But you have to really hunt down the right ones.
How can you take what is a NPC garm and make it fucking steezy as a John's enthusiast? So there's a barrier to entry.
No Buffalo check bullshit. No fucking I mean, vintage flannels are fire, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. So next up, black jeans.
Ooh. Okay. Damn. I'm gonna go with another I'm gonna go not fuck with.
Okay.
I do have. Are we counting like double knees? They count as jeans?
Are they denim?
Yeah,
Jeans?
I mean,
Then
okay. So because I have black double knees and I have a great pair of vintage black Levi's 501, so I do have them. But if I had to do the binary gun to head, I'll always take a washed blue jean. I always take a dad jean over black any day of the week, any season of the year.
Yeah, I think similarly with flannels, I think this is something that's so ubiquitous that like it makes it trash. Even though I have like the perfect pair of vintage silver tab Levi's from Fantasy Explosion that I want to wear all fucking season, and I will. But it's just like when you think of black jeans in the fall, it's just like fucking brunch boys.
Yeah,
it's
black jeans kind of were like ruined, right? When you say black jeans, I'm literally picture bad, skinny, maybe torn up black jeans worn with like Chelsea boots.
Yeah,
not like a cool version like the two that I own or something like that.
All right, next up, shorts and hoodie season. This is a constant fuck with.
Yeah.
I only wish that climate change would make it so that shorts and hoodie season is longer than like 3 days out of the year. Right now it's like you fucking blink and you miss it. It's like when it's, and what's weird is that I don't know about you, but I like forget how to dress for certain temperatures, and I really dress for the temperature because again I have a fucking nuclear submarine as a hog, which is why I can't wear boxer briefs because it just gets too hot. So like
how sticky it gets
when it gets below like 75. When it gets just below like t-shirt and shorts after like 3 months of that, I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Can you do shorts and hoodie when it's 68?
That's borderline. I'd rather do just t-shirt and pants for that.
The reason I picked 68, that's burned into my mind. My parents, when I was younger, the NARC rule was you're allowed to wear shorts to school if it was 68 degrees. That was like our rule in the house, which is like kind of crazy to think about. Like, why were they being such fucking shorts Nazis? Like, who gives a fuck?
But also, like a fall 68 feels different than like a spring
depending
68.
on how crispy the breeze is. Shorts and hoodies. See, this is why we're going fuck with not fuck with. I think we beat that horse like really hard, and to me it's kind of like overrated. With that said, it's a staple, and even if it's 3 days out of the year at this point, like to me, I don't know. I see so many people doing it what I consider like badly, like with the wrong hoodie. You know
what I see even more often than bad shorts and hoodie is just bad pants and hoodie. I would rather do personally shorts and hoodie than just like pants and hoodie.
Hoodie is a hard thing to nail. Like I know we played the 5 favorite t-shirts, and we don't need to do about a hoodie. I have owned way more bad hoodies as like the adult, stylish, John's enthusiast version of myself than I've owned good hoodies. Like,
for sure.
For me, it's way more miss than hit when it comes to hoodies.
Hoodies are deceptively hard.
They are very hard. Yeah.
Okay. Next topic: statement hoodie.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna say, damn. Now because I have the tie dye 7-cut version, like needles version of the hoodie.
Right?
Yeah, that I got from Chuck, which is sick, and I love that. But Portnoy wore it. Speaking of your boy, fuck you. So that shit is ruined because I don't really own, like, that's the only, I know statement hoodie was mine, and I was thinking of that. All right, I'm going to say we're not fucking with statement hoodies. I'd rather keep it washed and clean, not on some, like, Yeezy shit, even though, like, I do have that as well, which I don't know if I'll ever wear that again.
Hoodie and just like
hoodie and
just like big blue jeans or just like good vintage jeans. I think is like the way to do it, and you got to keep it simple. Doing like a fucking like big ass like Supreme Paisley hoodie. I don't know. You're being the fucking statement hoodie guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now that I would rather have a fire crew neck than a fire hoodie. I feel like crew necks are underrated, and not enough people fuck with them. Where like a great vintage crew to me right now is sexier than a great vintage hoodie.
I love that kangaroo pocket.
What do you use it for though? It's literally worthless.
Everything.
Sunglasses.
I put everything in there.
I put shades in there.
I put everything in there.
Well, especially ridiculous.
If I'm wearing the pod shorts, I put in my wallet, my keys.
Okay, right, because you have limited real estate. Okay, but that to me just feels like you're begging to lose something, especially with you and your fucking bike life, dude. Your city bike life. Like, how are you not losing everything all over the fucking Williamsburg Bridge?
I'm not fucking swaying back and forth. I'm not fucking like Tokyo drifting down the Williamsburg Bridge. I'm not Travis.
You are on those e-bikes, dude.
I'm not fucking Matthew. What's his name?
City Bike Boys.
What's the McFlip guy? Dave McNamara. No,
he killed himself. Dave, you're Matt Hoffman.
Yeah, Matt Hoffman.
Well, but the other guy, Dave Mira. R.I.P. Dude.
Yeah, big rip.
Fucking doing a McTwist up in heaven, bro.
Travis Pastrana backflip in the dirt.
The 12 o'clock boys. You go up and all your shit fucking spills out, dude.
Okay, Burke Boston's.
All right, I hate to be the guy. I know 150% of the audience has them. I just can't. I see him too much now. Mine are on ice.
You've never really fucked with Boston.
No, I have, and I have the game worns from Pally from the show that him and Levy did that got canceled. Was that sitcom called?
Indebted.
Yeah, Indebted. And I like those white ones. And I know, like, what is the style that he wears on the bear with the strap on the back?
Right.
Sure. They've been ID'd in 100 fucking articles along with those white tees. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. Everyone could fucking hate me. And again, who cares what? Well, actually, please care what my opinion is because we're doing a fucking 40-minute segment on it. That's the whole point. I am gonna be the guy. I'm gonna go not unpopular opinion. I'm not fucking with Boston's.
Okay. I see your point about Boston's, but zooming out a little bit, mules and Boston's, I think, were kind of like the proto-camion with like the fucked up square toe, not like square, but like
a fucked up shape,
the hybrid rounded toe, square toe, which you now see or you've always seen in Wallabies, you've always seen in Paraboot Michaels, camion mules and camion boots perfected it. I fuck heavily, and I talked about this already, with a mule in the fall, with a sock where it's like between 55 and 70 degrees. Mm-hmm. It's just it keeps your
and it shows off great socks.
Keeps your dogs cool. Yeah. It shows off the socks. It works with shorts. Works with pants.
Yeah, they're versatile for sure.
So, my sand, my sand tobacco suede Boston's like sure those are fucking beat to death, but like I have a forest green pair that I love. I got the fucking Our Legacy Workshop ones that Hank scribbled all over. But again, for me, it's just like more mule in the fall than like Boston.
Right. I can admit that I'm being a snob, and like I have the leather and rubber Gucci Boston version, and like that's like a great pool shoe on vacation. And I do love being a little fancy boy and wearing those to get coffee and like showing off. But I can admit when I'm being a snob. But yeah, it's just tough because it's such and here's the thing, right? Here's the double-edged sword. It's such a classic fucking perfect shoe that no matter what level of the John's game like you're getting into, like it works for everyone, that like now you just see them so much and it's so popular that like I try not to let other people ruin clothes for me. We preach that all the time. I'm sorry that this is a do as I say, not as I do thing, but
yeah,
do
but I
as
think
say, not as I do.
Yeah, but
anyway,
look,
I'm off it right.
If you're a good John's enthusiast, then like you will kind of like maybe dive a little deeper and find some like new shit like Yucatan does a great fucking and like.
You have a pair of those too, with the rope sole.
Yeah, and you see brands doing like so many brands doing like Boston knockoffs, but like in a good, more elevated way.
Yeah,
even like
an elevated
even like high fashion brands.
Yeah.
But like Yucatan, Boston knockoffs are like I think even cheaper than like true Bostons.
Really? Well, Bostons I feel like they are taxing.
I think they were like,
and they're hard to get. They're fucking sold out all the time.
I think the Yucatan Bostons were like $130. It's like a vegan leather rope sole.
Those
they're
are
fire.
Sick. I love those. With the medallion, right? Isn't there a medallion on the toe?
No,
I thought it was like a perforated medallion or something.
No, so I have a McKinley, which is a New Zealand shoemaker
that's what I'm thinking of.
That is in Nepenthes. It's like a brogue, but it's a mule.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are fire.
Cool. Boston.
I got the fucking Hear You Fisherman.
Yeah.
Mules.
Well, you see, again, we could have put mules. We were trying to be specific because you knew that I was out, and we've talked about this before. But
sure, I get you. But okay. Next up, another footwear thing: hiking boots.
Oh, I fucking love hiking boots. From like
we saw Drake wearing them. We saw Frank wearing them.
Yeah, from
both
like
in DMA.
Yeah, either whether it's like a super like I have a couple technical versions like from Reese. Shout out our boy Reese Cooper. I love his. I got a fucking Alix Roa collab. I love those. And then I even have like traditional ones. I've had Danners in the past. I've had for caps in the past. So I'm all in. DMAs are great, obviously. I love a hiking boot. Obviously, you're always going to run the risk of are you self-conscious because do you not look like a cosplayer? Because when you just wear them in the street, it's a style that everyone equates with like Everest or the Alps or whatever. And like if you can get past that and you just like how they look, then I can't.
I can't get past that.
Okay,
to me, like that is a rubric crossed. Where like obviously Rubicon crossed.
A Rubicon crossing the Rubicon. That's what Caesar did when he invaded Rome. It's the Rubicon. It was a river.
Okay.
So now it's become an idiom.
Word.
We suck at podcasting. Dude.
Yeah, goddamn. No, like obviously, like you can do Gorp in a way that is like works for the city. And if you are out here fucking hiking mountains, great. Wear your hiking boots. To me, it's like it's such a fucking obvious like just aesthetic choice.
Yeah.
That you do not need a hiking boot to fucking stomp around Soho. Like
I know you don't need it,
No,
but
but like they're heavy. Like most of them are. Like
they are
heavy.
They're hard to take
like,
on and off.
They're hard to take
fucking
on and
lacing,
off. Like if when it's when it's snowing in New York or snowing wherever, like then
totally
yes,
different.
like wear the hiking boots and like have a pair on you in case you do go on a fucking hike.
Keep that motherfucking thing on you, dude.
To me, that's just too much of like a cosplayer poser. Like you are wearing hiking boots. You are not going hiking.
Right, absolutely.
Unless you're on a hike. If you're on a hike, wear the hiking boots.
Yes, for sure.
But even then, it's like people wearing the fucking whatever.
We're really split on a lot of these. This is good.
Barbers.
Ooh, come on, man. Fucking.
You're a barber.
Whether it's
barber boy.
Whether it's a fucking vintage joint, whether it's a fucking fancy ass fucking Supreme version, or like, and honestly,
the cheapie.
Any fucking waxed version. Like I have a fucking version from Drake's. Like I'm always gonna be all in. Obviously, my favorite is the Supreme Cheetah. That's like one of my all time favorite Johns. I've talked about on this pod fucking forever ad nauseum at this point. But no, I will always fuck with barbers. I think they just look fucking spectacular.
Yeah. I think too many guys that have like like boyish faces when they wear barbers, they just look like it's like
who's that polo guy on TikTok? It's like that guy, the guy who wears polo, who does all the memes where it's like when you've been spitting your best drunk game all night and she asks you what her name is. That the guy with the fucking haircut.
Yeah,
he's like the British preppy guy, Tory style.
This is why I was never really into hashtag menswear. It was like young men trying to dress like old men.
Yeah.
Never really resonated with me, and a lot of times with barbers, it's giving that. But like the CP Company barber, which is like fucked up and like cropped and like weird and kind of like it looks like like Ridley Scott designed for. It looks like something out of Alien.
Yeah, it's really good.
So like that I fuck with, but in terms of just like a traditional classic barber, again, like it looks like you're dressing for the British countryside, or it's easy to look like that, but obviously you and a lot of our cohorts pull it off all the time.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Love
casual suiting.
Fuck
with, not fuck with.
Despite being like the bozo who was like overheating for all of his, early and mid 20s, like going to BPMW wearing a suit in like the fucking, the height of summer. Like I wouldn't do that now, but when it does get a little crispy out, I like the suit jacket being like the outerwear and that being the thing for the day. So like wearing that with like a more casual shirt. I guess I don't like do that. Like if we were like going to get lunch with someone, I probably like at Finelli, I probably wouldn't do that. But like if it was like,
well, it looks great on Instagram. It looks great when you're like walking through the street. But like if you show up at a meeting and like you got fucking doing a Neil Young tee and I'm wearing a suit, like that's fucking.
What
weird.
about a suit? What about a Neil Young tee with the suit though?
No, I don't fuck with t-shirts and suits.
Okay, well, for
personally,
I guess like yes, if I was doing like a kind of fun cosplay adjacent activity with my wife, like if we were going to get like drinks at that moment,
exactly,
something fall and fun, like I do think that the casual suit is like the shit that we got at Jay Muser, like that shit that is like more like fall adjacent.
If you go to Dave and Buster's with the fucking Busters, like break out the double breasters.
You're pulling up with all the Dave and the Busters. No, I'm always
Dave and Buster's and the double breasted.
On this podcast, I'm always the watch apologist. I'm the gentleman apologist.
You're the grungy gentleman.
Fuck you, dude. Stop. Shout out Jace Lipstein, my fucking guy, dude. I'm gonna fuck with the casual suit.
Yeah. All right.
But I don't like a Wes Anderson ass corduroy joint. Like for me, it's honestly like a fancy suit worn in a casual way. I do not really like that, like
twee ass suiting.
Even the shit that I'm gonna wear to the J. Crew party is kind of like fall in this category. The Obama joint, the Barack Drama tan chino shit. But
white Barack over here.
No, so I guess So I
10 years to the day.
So I should like fucking There's a caveat here. There's
you're breaking Sham's heart, bro.
there's a bit of a hedge. Yeah, no Wes Anderson ass fucking bullshit twee ass head ass suit, but like a fancier suit, big lapels, maybe the pinstripe shit. People know my fucking.
You
body.
like a fuck you suit. You don't like a hey I'm an art school suit guy.
Yeah, exactly. But even no Igby goes down head ass bullshit. But I do like a fucking fancy suit worn casually, and I guess that's kind of what this category is. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I think context matters, and that's it. Like again, like you can't show up to fucking watching football with the boys.
Oh no, I got fucking marinara sauce for my mozzarella sticks on my J. Muser made to measure suit.
I got onion dip on my brown pinstripe suit. Yeah. Okay. Next up, no cap headwear, meaning headwear, whether that's buckets, beanies, mainly beanies, I guess, for the fall. Yeah. That isn't just like baseball caps, right? Not fucking with it. I'm sorry. No. Well, no one can pull off the beanies. Buckets, very advanced maneuver. For winter, I'm fucking with like fucked up weird hats. And I got one. I think I wore a few last summer where like
the Russian shit.
I got the Russian one.
Yeah.
I got the
looking ridiculous, dude.
I got the Russian one. I got the one from Kate Walls. No relation to Paul. And
you have so many weird ass hats, dude. You really do.
Yeah. I fuck with like a bush hat.
Yeah, but not for fall.
No, but like,
But even
if you're going like hiking and you want to keep the sun off your face, but like beanie, I cannot fuck with a beanie.
Even a bucket for me, I really keep that in spring, summer. But yes, listen, and I know you would say there are a million corny things that I do, even if I believe I am beyond reproach and my style is impeccable. I will say I do love going no mode with a beanie. I love it above the ears, serving no real utility at all, just like a shorter beanie, like the shit that Drake sells them, Ame sells them. You could even buy like a super shitty fucking beanie off Amazon and like roll it up, but I like it when it sits above the ears and you just got a little bit of a fucking reservoir tip, just
all
tiny.
Right. Okay, moving on.
Small beanie, no mode.
Got heavy gauge shorts. I am fucking with heavy gauge shorts, kind of like all the way up to like 50 degrees, maybe even like down to 45 if you're a school shooter. This is like Gorp that I think translates well into
Gorp. This is a Gorp for you?
This is like hiking shorts.
But wouldn't you wear hiking pants if you were going hiking and you're real gorped out? You wear Arc'teryx pants.
No, what? Okay.
I think you're talking I thought you were talking about 4S type shit.
What do you mean?
Like his heavy Angelo makes like heavy fall winter shorts.
No, like most recently I got a pair from 18 East,
which
is like this like super heavy, like rugged. It's almost like a rug.
I guess that is Gorpy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is Gorpy. I see it's big in Japan. When I'm there in the winter, I mean it's not like tights under shorts. But I got like these. Oh my god, I love these fucking shorts from Helly Hansen Japan. Again, there's only like 4 days out of the year that you can wear them, where it's like that perfect temperature,
right?
Where it's sunny, but it's crisp, but it's 55.
Laser focus, sweet spot,
and it stays 55. Where it's like your shins are gonna be cold.
Yeah,
like you might have some like heavy socks on, but like from your upper shin to your lower thigh is gonna be feeling the crispiness. But like these heavy shorts are keeping you. Like I feel like a fucking like I'm on a ship. And it is a Gorpy thing that I think does translate well and is not like ubiquitous to the point. Again, it's not like white guy. It's not white guy school shooter that wears shorts for the winter.
Right.
It's like advanced shit, but it's so easy to pull off. And I wish that
really?
more guys should give it a shot.
Are you counting sweat shorts? Do sweat shorts count in this category?
Ooh,
because those are like
I'm adjacent.
Okay,
they're adjacent. I love a sweat short. I love sweat shorts, but these are like very robust fabrics.
Okay, because I'm gonna say I'm fucking with this, but the version I'm fucking with is very specific, which is definitely like a more expensive, advanced, like really like again 4S or maybe like 18 East on the other end of the spectrum. Not that 18 East is like necessarily cheap or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but yeah, for me the whole appeal here is then the silhouette where you got this big, chunky, textured short, then with like a big pair of socks, and then that's throw on the hiking boots, and then I'm really
or the mules.
I'm real, and then maybe that's when we're bringing out that crew neck or that hoodie, and I'm really liking that fit. Well, maybe a tee poking out. I know you don't like when a tee gets skirted under a reverse sweatshirt.
Not like Scott Disick reverse.
But a little fringe, dude.
This is very go out Japan.
Yeah,
this is like the guys, the animators.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know what? This is a fucking expert way to extend shorts and hoodie season. That's all it is.
A thicker short that will keep your ass warm. I guess I've owned sweat shorts, which is why I brought them up, because I was just thinking, like, what do I own that applies here? But the only thing that I really have or the only pair of shorts are the 4S ones that match. You have the ones that match the cardigan, and I have a pair that match the that polo. It's like a knit polo kind of cardigan thing. It's the Guatemalan print, and that's like a sweatshirt but in short form. Right. It has to, for me, I hate to say it to the audience, but like they got to be fancy for them, in my opinion, to work. Or like high quality texture, real good shit.
Yeah, I mean it's Gorp. I think but it's mostly organic materials. It's not like synthetic, like water wicking shit like that. It's like just like a heavy. It's like a CPO shirt for your fucking dick and balls.
Basically, an overshirt in shorts form. Basically,
yeah, it's an overshort.
Yeah, an overshort. Okay,
all
there
right,
it is.
Next up, sweatpants. You fuck with these?
Yes, I like sweat, and we're not. I don't want to do first of all, no sweatsuits. No. Then you're on some like, and shout out Jerry, but that's some essentials. That's some
Scott Disick fucking bullshit.
What's his brand called?
Talentless.
Oh my god,
very apt name.
Yeah, for real. I like sweatpants, and on my fucking broken kind of wannabe preppy brain, I like a sweatpant, and then with like a button up, like a little bit of fancier top, a little. And again, I know
you love fancy top,
and They call me a fancy top.
Getting your dick sucked by White Glove service.
In the gay community, Larry's known as a fancy top. And I will say that
he's like a gilded dreidel.
And then I love, again, I want to bring those big chunky socks in, which we'll get to specifically, though clearly we both love. And then I love like a loafer or like a first of all, no boots and sweats, never. But like I love like a loafer or even a para boot.
I was going to say Wally para boot.
Wally.
That shit,
to juxtapose with like the Tyrell sweats that we got. Again, shout out to fucking boy. Or just like a great pair of fucking like typical gray sweats and then like a fucking OCBD up top. I really like that look.
Yeah, I'm big.
Princeton bodega run.
I like OCBDs with like shorts because it's kind of that like high low, but like
exactly.
I'm gonna be going fucking hammer. My dick print, my dick shrinkage dick print is gonna be fucking poking out all winter like a little fucking hedgehog. But I got some engineered garments, sweatpants.
You love
that
sweats.
That I had last year.
Because you're the Grease Goblin. I mean,
yeah.
let's be real.
I never really got to wear them out that much because they're fucking heavy.
We both like Stussy sweats.
Love Stussy sweats.
Yeah, Stussy sweats
but mine have been fucking thrashed.
Yeah, same.
So I need to re-up there.
Holes in the pockets, etc.
And I got some Southwest 8 sweats that are this like weird. Was I wearing them recently on a boys only? Okay, they're like this like proprietary like Southwest 8 camo, which they only fuck with like weird camos,
yeah,
like
only the
purple
good
ones and shit. I'm excited to wear those all fall and winter.
Since we talked about the statement sweatshirt, so with sweats, your statements, because I have one pair of Realtree Stussy sweats that have been worn to the ground, but like the statement sweat, that's a tough one. But I do like it's nice to have a pair in your arsenal.
I fuck with it because it's like a little more elevated. Like it's easier to then like keep it simple everywhere else, and like with like with like gray sweats or like solid color sweats that are just like black, gray, navy, whatever your like typical colors are.
Yeah. So your statements,
that's your grungy gentleman shit.
But I told you could have a great pair of like more classic like athletic gray sweatpants or like fancy Japanese statement sweatpants. You go statement every time.
Yeah,
I think I'm the other way. I feel like it's actually
because then you keep a plain hoodie. I don't have the statement hoodies. Plain hoodie, plain crew neck, solid button down. You keep the shoes kind of like low key, right? With just like like whether it's a Burke or a Mule or like a Wally. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm a pantsman.
You are. You really are. I mean, again, we read about it in the New York Times.
Okay, we're almost through. We're in the back half here. Cargo pants.
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. I got a pair of EG ones that I like. They're actually not as big and baggy as like when you see like these awesome fucking steezy Japanese dudes that are wearing like the big vintage like BDUs and shit. I kind of wish the EG ones were baggier, but when I think of fatigues, which obviously I think are easier to wear and like less people have fucking super bad jokes in the chamber to fucking fire at you about getting hand jobs and shit like that. I fuck with them, man. And again, like there's good and there's by the way, there are so many bad cargo pants in the world. I'm still if you could do it right, go big, go vintage, go Japanese if you want to buy them new. Yeah. I really think that they're fucking sick, dude.
You have to go crazy on the proportions because, like, again, just cargo pants, it's just such a fucking herbivore move for the most part that, like, you have to break out and, like, get out your fucking comfort zone when it comes to proportions and width and silhouette because, like, cargo pants, like, I hate when, like, hashtag menswear tried to make fucking
slim Cuccinelli cargos.
Slim cargo pants?
A few pair of those.
What the fuck? Like, I've never been a fan of cargo pants.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was, like, a fucking, thought I was like a weed guy in like 8th grade and like
yellow rat
my
bastard
fucking,
years
I
for
put
sure.
my bowl in there and my fucking lighter over here, like that was sick. But cargo pants for the most part it's a no for me, dog. But again, if you're pulling off like big, like the big boys from Needles or Nepenthes or
the 3D joints, those are crazy.
God fucking bless you. Good luck, good night. But excuse me. So it's
case by case. It's
case
specific.
by case.
This is maybe the most specific one where like it could go south, not to West 8, but like go south real fucking quick if even I'm telling you these EG ones, like they're fucking sick, but I put them on, I'm like, I really wish they were bigger. And I don't even wear them that much, even though, again, shout out EG, shout out the fucking God Daiki Suzuki. This one, I mean, this is kind of like the shorts. It's an advanced maneuver to some degree. And by the way, I'm not putting shit in the pockets. I'm not doing it. Yeah. Like, they're fucking completely fucked. They've never been unbuttoned, ever.
I mean, I have EG. They're not cargos, but like they're the air crew ripstop, like wild fatigues that have like 19 pockets where like,
but those are big. Those are big and baggy. That's the cut.
Those are big and baggy, but those
are the cut.
Those have pockets all over the place, even the fucking ankle pockets.
Oh,
but like
pockets got pockets.
But they don't have. Again, that's the mark of a good E.G. John is if you are finding pockets years after you originally bought it.
Yo, dog, we heard you like pockets, so we put pockets in your pocket so you can pocket while you pocket.
Okay. Duster coats.
We just did one with MF Pen.
And by duster coat, we mean like all the way
long.
down. It hits like from the calf to the ankle. The best duster coat fit I've ever seen.
Okay, go on. Blade.
Yes.
Mac from It's Always Sunny.
And Action Bronson doing the Funk Flex freestyle parrot on the shoulder.
Oh my God.
And he did it right where he had like the vintage Jets hats and a hoodie over.
That was a leather duster
underneath the fucking big black leather duster.
Yeah.
And just fucking went crazy for like 19 minutes.
We could put leather jackets on this list. We forgot that too, but that
True.
would make 21. But anyway,
it's fucking hard. And like if you're only wearing it, like you just end up looking like a fucking single colored square.
Yeah,
or rectangle.
Or two children sitting on each other's shoulders so you can get into an R-rated movie.
Exactly. I think it has to be open. You have to have other shit poking out, whether it's like a hood or like it has to be open so that you can showcase whatever's fucking underneath. Because like again, if you're just wearing it, you look like that thing
like a stick,
like the ghost in like Spirited Away.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love a fucking car coat. I love a Mac. I love a fucking full raglan sleeve. And on all of those coats, the longer the better. Like my Drake's joint, super long, super flowy. I mean, that shit could probably low-key even be longer, which is why we love that MF Pen Studio coat, and we needed to freak it in our own way because that shit is at your ankles, dog. Yeah. But again, I think it takes a lot of confidence, and you're right, open, get the breeze in there.
Get it billowing behind you.
Yeah, I was going to get the silhouette fucking dancing. And then, honestly, to your point, I love having like a very good like layered fit, and then that's like the piece de resistance on top. That kind of like that ties the fucking room together. That when it fucking blows open, then you're going fucking nuclear on the gram when you get a fit pick of that.
Then you're fucking cooking with gas.
Hell
okay.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Micro puff.
Ooh, I love a micro puff because like I know I wear my Nupsy all the time, and like I might have to retire that a bit, even though I got like that good green, and you know I'm a fucking fiend for that green. But I got an Arc micro puff. I got the new Oystrom. I think that's how you pronounce it, micro puff.
Ostria. Wait, we're not talking puffer jackets. We're talking like
no. It's like it's not a big thick. It's not the big black puffer North Face. It's the micro version.
Why do you say black like that?
Isn't that the big black puffer?
Yes, but like the way you.
Wait, do it.
Like big black puffer. The way you say
black.
The way you say black is a little.
It's a little black. No, I love a micro puff because I like that look. Like, wait, how do you say it? Ostria? Oystria?
I think so.
Anyway, that shit is fucking
big
gas.
climbing brand out of Canada.
Yeah, that fucking piss yellow. Next up, the real Gorp heads. No, I'm gonna be fucking. I want to rock that with jeans and para boots. I like that. That's. You know why I like it? It's one Gorp element to throw on to close out to put the bow on a non-Gorp fit.
I like it purely as a functional layering piece. I have like
a mid layer.
I have an Arc'teryx. Like if it's freezing out in the winter and you want to wear like you don't want to wear like the big black puffer, but you want to wear some like lightweight outerwear. Throw the micro puff underneath and then put the fucking jacket over. And guess what? You extend the life of your
for sure.
fall outerwear into winter because you're still fucking warm with the micro puff. I have like an Arc'teryx one that I got off their like Rebird shit. So it was used, returned, patched up, got it for fucking $75.
Sick.
Safety orange, love it. And yeah, I'll wear it under like the Needles Barracuda like through the winter.
Yeah. Please do not wear a micro puff vest as your final layering. That needs to be a mid layer. I need to question whether or not sleeves are present, and we haven't mentioned. I mean, micro puff is literally a trademarked phrase. We're using it as a descriptor. It's Patagonia, so we should shout out Patagonia. Patagonia micro puff, you can't go wrong. You don't need to be a fucking Gorp god to fucking try out some micro puff. Again, if there are sleeves, it can be an outer layer. If it is a vest, do not be on your fucking corpo gorpo shit. Please use that as a mid layer only.
Okay, next
Thank
up, big socks.
Oh, I mean, come on. This is a no-brainer.
I have a
the bigger the socks, the closer to God.
I have two drawers of socks. One is like summer, and like short socks, and then one is like winter and like thick and like tall. I guess thick and tall.
Yeah.
Is
that a store for dudes with robust hogs?
Yeah.
Go to thick and tall.
And I cannot fucking wait to bust open that thick and tall drawer.
Bussin'.
Because I struggle with summer socks. I really do.
How?
We've had this conversation where like I don't like doing the slumpy socks, the slumpy tall socks with shorts.
I guess
and I wear shorts
I
wear shorts throughout the summer. Like I like these aren't no shows, but these are I guess more like ankle socks. And I like the crew necks or the quarters that go up to here, not the crew necks. But with like big socks, yeah, like whether you're fucking stanced up or seated and your pants rise up and you can fucking show off that little piece. Not fun socks. This is about weight and texture.
Yes. And honestly, they're probably going to be a singular color or like a fleck. They're not going to. Yeah. And again, they can pop, which again sounds like a fun sock, but like they could be like a bright color, but we're not doing patterns. No fucking polka dots. Yeah. Nothing like that. No fucking crazy insignias. No logos. None of that. Like although a pair of Gucci socks might be kind of fucking fire.
Oh, I don't know. Those are too thin. Also, don't get Gucci socks.
One of my biggest regrets from that hashtag menswear era, which like I know you would think that I would have a million, but my biggest one is I was such like the no socks with double monks and no socks with brogues and like cuff up your pants so it's no break and show off those ankles, fellas. It's sexy. I regret that, bro.
Show off your ankles.
Yeah, that was male cleavage. Male cleavage. That was the term. No, it was like male. That was the male cleavage was showing off the ankle. And I get that. Yes, absolutely. Wear your fucking loafers and your Belgians and your horsebits and everything without socks. We're okay with that. But like I literally for every fucking shoe, even into fall, nary a sock in sight. And I regret that because that's another element where you can add, like you said, texture and a vibe.
Yeah. Disgusting. I mean,
I regret it. Damn, I should be fucking tried at the Hague for that, dude. Absolutely. That was a fucking war crime, bro.
Gloves. We fucking with gloves?
No, I would never wear gloves. Fuck gloves.
Here's why. Here's the only reason why I might buy gloves is to continue my city biking through the winter.
Like a delivery guy.
You need them for your hands. Yeah, no, not like the fucking mufflers. Like you need them for your hands.
The mitts, dude.
And like
the oven mitts.
And like while running, I guess, which I don't run, but yeah. So like gloves, absolutely unnecessary. Shove your fucking hands.
That's what pockets are for.
In your pockets like a fucking man.
Yeah. I guess like I'm trying to think. Have you ever owned a sick pair of gloves? I don't think I ever have. Like my mom or someone like will give me like the standard like cashmere lined leather glove that you buy at TJ Maxx that you always get as a stocking stuffer or some gift. But I've never like are there sick gloves out there?
I think so. I mean,
like a deer skin.
Marnie has some sick gloves like that are like mohair. I mean, Norse Projects had those like sick like yellow deerskin ones.
Oh, yeah,
that were like a standard. Like, and like there's definitely companies like Montana and like Alberta that like do the same shit. I still to this day when I'm biking wear gloves that I bought off the CSS catalog. CCS catalog from like in like 8th or 9th grade. I don't
like World Industries or Shorties or like Birdhouse.
Okay, I want to say this, but
Flip. I can name every skate
brand. I want to say this brand, but it doesn't make sense because I don't think they were in CCS. I think they were Echo.
No, Echo wouldn't have been.
Was Echo? There's no way that Echo was in CCS.
I mean,
right?
he was like graffiti and like street culture adjacent, but CCS would have never stocked Echo. I feel like
they're like they're the perfect weight. I mean, that's literally like 25 years ago.
I gotta see him. You gotta show them to me. So you should wear them. We should pop them next week. No, you know the way, and this is gonna maybe sound like a crazy hot take, but like when balaclavas were all the craze, and we were talking about them in the 50s, it's just so performative and unnecessary. And I know it's crazy to equate balaclavas with gloves, but like when I see people wearing gloves, I'm like, what are you doing? Like it's unnecessary. Yeah. Just like why you don't need a balaclava.
They're called hand shiesties.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Why do you got a hand shiesty on? I just can't. And if you live in a climate where like you need them, I get it, but like I don't know, there's never been a time in New York when I was like, I need gloves. Put your hands in your fucking pockets like a man.
Oh, bro, I can't wait to fucking have like multiple
and
pockets
how are you supposed to
on
use
me.
your phone, bro? How am I supposed to fucking scroll?
Well, so the only time that I've worn gloves I was like, oh, these are kind of sick was when we did the Mohawk General Store shoot where when Kevin was like, hey, like put on whatever, and Justin Chung's going to photograph you, and you're like, no, I'm good.
Well, my fit was sick, dude.
And I'm like, give me everything.
Yeah, you were fully
I put on the South 2 West State hobo gloves that had these 2 fingers free for
those are cool.
For scrolling and for finger blasting.
Yeah, nice.
So those are the only gloves I've ever put on recently that I was like, yo, could I? But probably not.
I'm
just so unnecessary.
I actually have a pair of Brain Dead gloves, but they're just like gardening gloves that they like did like a heat transfer like logo on.
Yeah.
And like those are kind of cool. And I've definitely I feel like I probably have used them like in a snowstorm, like just frolicking with my wife. Like when I don't need the phone. But for me, and listen, if you have sick glove recommendations, honestly, send them to us, bro. I would love to fucking see what you're working with, but I'm out on gloves.
But you don't. Next up, cardigans. Parties.
I mean, this is. Can cardigans ever get played? Can they ever jump the shark? No.
Yo, no. You know what's about to fucking you know what's about to jump over the jump man when it comes to shorts and hoodie season? Cardigan shorts and cardi season.
Yeah,
bro.
shorts and cardi season.
That is more like I'm fucking
Playboy
I've been
cardigan,
stocking
raise
up.
the fucking bar again.
We obviously did a cardigan with Checks Downtown. I've been stocking up cardis.
Yeah, I got
over
so
a
many.
lifetime. I'm more excited to fucking unfold and look like. Remind myself what I'm working with
Yeah.
than I am to like open the closet to the hoodie side and be like, oh shit, I forgot about these, except for like the Pure Point purple hoodie. But like cardigans are still the fucking shit.
Shout out the fucking management offsite.
As long as they have pockets.
That's a good hoodie. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're fucking lucky. A lot of mine are fucking hit or miss when it comes to like even just having one front pocket. Honestly, now that you mention it, cardigans kind of like, for a certain guy, ourselves included, kind of like replace the hoodie at a certain point. You kind of grow. You're never gonna grow out of a hoodie. You're always gonna have multiple hoodies in the rotation. But like cardigan is, it's a little bit. It's more form meets function for me. Than
it elongates the silhouette, whereas a hoodie usually like compresses it and kind of makes you like squatter if it's like just kind of like curled up at the waist.
Oh, when it rolls up in itself.
Like and like I think you want your hoodie to be a little boxy. I think an elongated hoodie looks fucking weird. But the cardigan just naturally elongates you, but also like gives you depth, right? Because like you can see the cardigan, but you see the t-shirt, you see the space between, et cetera, et cetera. My Grail is a cardigan.
What is
my white whale? It's a needles psychedelic
those are
mohair cardigan. Sam Hine has one.
So fire.
They're like, yo, maybe I'll fucking treat myself this year.
They're on Grailed all over the place. You can get them new tags everywhere.
I mean,
people tax, but like you can get them if you really want it. You can get it.
I'm a cheap bastard. Like I don't spend that much money on individual Johns. I probably spent an absurd amount of money on Johns over my lifetime, but I'm an idiot and bad with it. It was like, oh yeah, it's only like $200, and then 2 days later, oh yeah, it's only $200. Oh yeah, it's only $200. I could have bought a $600
of course,
or needles cardigan off Grail.
Yeah. I feel like cardigans are tough for some guys because it's kind of like cargo pants where like your civilian friends are going to clown you, right? Like you're going to get the fucking Urkel.
Oh, what's up, Grandpa?
Yeah, exactly. Grandpa, Urkel, whatever. But it's like at the end of the day, I think
fuck them.
But yeah, fuck them. And also, it's so easy to wear. You literally throw it over a tee.
It's the mule of knits.
It really is. Yeah. Drop
tits out instead of fucking heels out.
Drop the fucking top on that shit. Yeah, I think that, and that's why I think cardigans are so popular and had such a moment, whether they were like the super textured mohair joints that really popped with like our demo, or like an even more entry level version of that. It's because it is just fucking anyone can wear them. Yeah. Pop it on over a tee and you fucking look 100 times better than you did 1 second before.
Well, this is something that not a lot of people can wear, but they certainly try turtlenecks.
Ooh, damn, dude.
I am not fucking with turtlenecks. I think it is too rare of an instance where somebody pulls it off.
What about a mock neck?
Mock neck, yes.
On your Steve Jobs shit.
Yeah, and like it's not as extreme as a turtleneck, and like turtleneck sweaters. First of all, putting those on looks like an uncircumcised penis getting unfurled to like touch some vagina.
Yeah.
Or like you're fucking being birthed.
Totally.
Turtleneck sweaters, no. Turtlenecks, shirts, again, very rarely do you see them pulled off. You are that guy that's trying to pull off the turtleneck.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's a tough one. And like, all the fucking, menswear, TikTok and Reels guys, it's like, yeah, wearing a turtleneck with a suit. And like, yeah, if you're like super handsome and in amazing shape, like I could see that fucking fit slapping for sure. Myself, speaking just for myself, I know I can't pull it off. I'm going to go not fucking with turtlenecks.
Okay. Penultimate fall fashion Bible, fuck with not fuck with scarves.
Oh, I love my Drake scarf. I love my scarves because I believe you gave me yours. Thank you very much because you don't fuck with them. And shout out Drake's.
I fuck with Drake's.
Yeah, we fuck with Drake's. And we had one. We had a fucking rare archive print in the fucking Mr. Porter sale.
Yes,
I wonder how many people bought those. Those seemed like they were sitting a bit. No, I fucking love this. And I know that's like Larry on his fucking peacock shit, really zhuzhing up what would otherwise be a perfectly fine fit. Otherwise, you never need the scarf. I'm never wearing it for utility purposes because there's a fucking chill on my neck or anything like that. It is all for fucking pomp and circumstance. I can admit that. I fucking have a bunch from Piombo. Shout out fucking Massimo Piombo the God. Or excuse me, Massimo Piombo the God. I can't fucking pod today. Anyway.
Don't worry, it's almost over.
Yeah, thank God. For the audience at home, most importantly. No, I fucking love this. But this is very much like, this is the last vestiges of my peacocking. Like bringing pity to the fucking pavement of
scarves
New York.
Me, so like I don't think I have the personal style that like meshes with like fancy boy scarves like you, like where it's a fucking like, ooh, it's flouncy. It's fucking, it's
flaneur.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like a t-shirt and cardigan and hat guy.
Yeah.
And scarves, like I have a bunch of scarves, and I had them for like utility purposes, where it's like, oh, like block out the wind from going down. Now I just fucking tuck. I'm a fucking man, bro.
Yeah.
I tuck my my shit.
Are you a collar flipper? I love to flip a collar.
I just tuck my face in. I just shrug my shoulders up and I fucking turtle up. But I think it's just like when you arrive at the place. Now I got this fucking scarf.
Yeah.
Like I could stuff it into my pocket. But then I got this fucking bulge out here.
I like that though, because then it becomes like another silhouette, fucking style swerve.
Oh, it's a style swerve.
I do love like
exactly. It's a style swerve. That's what it is. It's very much like I'm just putting my fucking scarf in my pocket.
Yeah, I know. When I'm like with the hair slicked back, with the fucking leather blazer, with then like I'm sitting down like to get lunch, and I got the scarf spilling out of the pocket as like a little sprezzatura. I mean I can't. I know what I'm doing. I can admit it. I'm self-aware. I'll fucking.
It's an opportunity. I mean, we talked about
Oscar Wilde for the night. Fuck being polite.
We talked about this like with the big socks. It's an opportunity to kind of like again just like add something to the fit. But for
Flair,
me,
texture.
I've never wanted
it's
that. Or
so performative.
that.
Let's be real.
I mean, whatever. It's like it's like rings. You know, it's the same fucking shit. And for whatever reason, neckwear ain't it.
Yeah.
I love neck, but I don't like the neckwear.
Yo, scarf enthusiasts that are listening at home, fucking tap in and let's talk knots.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to.
Yo, well, big knots only. Let's talk knots.
Shorty must be a scarf. The way she giving me that neck. All right, last one.
Yeah,
long sleeve camp collar shirts.
Interesting.
Fucking with, not fucking with. Do you know? I know. I'm fucking with them.
Yeah, I do. I like.
We're out on. Okay, I think that.
I am fucking
again.
with them, yeah.
Short sleeve campies for the moment have become so ubiquitous with like barstool ass, fucking frat ass, like
hardo shit,
twisted tea ass drinking motherfuckers.
Twisted Tea, Murray Hill Hardos.
Yeah, that like
with the 550s, etc.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that has become the uniform of the lame, and so it's like, yo, let's put ours on ice for a second and come back to them when the fucking losers have moved on to whatever the fuck. Long sleeve camp collars, I think, give a vibe that isn't like, yo, like, what's up? I'm the fucking party animal here.
Right.
Which is like why guys wear camp collars now, like in the frat sense.
Oh, I'm a cool guy. Look at this shirt. It's my personality.
And it's this combination that has not yet like completely penetrated or saturated the menswear market yet. And so there's like a lot of interesting options out there, and like you're not gonna look like everybody else at the function if you pull up in a long sleeve camp collar.
I got some great ones from 18 East that are all about like that texture, but they're like it's like an olive or a navy, but if you get closer, it's a really interesting weave. My favorite is probably from Daryl Brown, which is just a work shirt that happens to have a camp collar, like that, more like a mechanic shirt, right? A long sleeve version of that. Yeah, I think that's fun for fall. I like it when it's even 18 East. That's still rugged to me. That's what I want in a long sleeve camp,
right?
Versus some there's when I don't want to go fancy boy. I want to go a little bit rugged, a little bit harder.
Yeah, a little like you want the fabric to be a little stiffer.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So that you can put your fucking little silk neck
well,
scarf.
I don't know if I would pair the scarf with the mechanic shirt.
Okay.
But who knows?
All right. That has been the Throwing Fits September issue.
Yeah. Great. That was a great theme.
That was fun.
Dude, we did get a lot of mileage out of that.
We didn't have to talk about hitting 100K on IG. We didn't have to talk about me getting my first ever facial. We didn't have to talk about me almost having a run-in with Dave Portnoy at a local pizza joint in Williamsburg.
Well, Leo, our favorite.
At Leo.
Which apparently is going to give a terrible review to, which is fucked up, dude.
Which is, I mean, honestly, that's going to be him showing his whole fucking ass.
Oh, 100%. I don't get that.
We didn't talk about me going to the U.S. Open and seeing Serena Williams, the GOAT, and having to skip my fantasy draft. Thank God, because I don't want to talk any more sports. This has been
and then
what?
Our soup rankings, bro, or not even rankings, but like our
that's coming soon. Soup rankings coming soon.
Bro,
this would have been a 2-hour episode if we had done soup. I'm telling you, soup is
no, I know. And this
time.
was fun, but like when you were like, let's talk soups, I was like, I have my list, bro. I'm jacked up on soup.
Wow,
bro.
you did some work.
I wrote down 5 types of soup.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Whatever. All right.
This has been another episode of The Only Podcast Matters. Okay, September 8th at Nordstrom Men's, September 15th at Jeans on Lafayette and 5th. Is it Lafayette? Yeah, it's Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette and Bowery.
Sorry,
Lafayette and 5th.
Google where's butter.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Chef.
Sorry for forgetting how to podcast a little bit there, guys.
Take us out.
See you next week. Bye.